Alright, so I'm doing a screen recording here, and we are going to find out how this works on Apple here on an iMac with a 5.3K footage in GoPro. Now, if you have never seen Final Cut Pro, then let me arrange this a little here. So we have here our projects on the left, or events, they call it. Then we have here the footage that is in our event. And then here we have the viewer where we can see our video. Here on the right we have the settings. Down on the bottom we have the timeline. And with those buttons here we can turn on either filters or transitions. Turn it off too, okay? Now let's create a new event here. File, new event. And let's call this GoPro 5.3K. Okay, and for right now, I leave my project as 4K, and we go here 30 frames a second and 4K. Now, I don't know, so where did I have it here now? GoPro 5K, here, there. This is my project. How much exercise does a German Shepherd need? That's the title of my project. And then I need to import data. So for that, I have to connect the GoPro camera with the computer. Let me do this quick. Plug it in. And that should automatically pop up here on the screen and import thing. So here is all the files that were on the camera, and all I need is this one here and this one. Those two are my 5K videos, and I say, okay, add this to existing event. GoPro 5.3K, this is this project here. And I copy the files to the library and I import them here, import selected. And then we see those little pie slices here. How this grows, that is my import progress. So this part of the video is importing. This one here is still waiting. Up here in this corner, we can click on and see the background task, what's happening. So it is done almost 50% with importing this media here, right? Now, I don't know the file size right now. I would have to look that up. They are pretty big, most likely. If you click here on this video footage, you can see here when you click the information button in the settings, what footage we have. We have 5.3 by 2.9K here. Complete. You can eject now the camera, right? So that's what we're going to do. We just eject the camera. And so there we have a 5312 by 2988 60 frames per second. Now we could now edit in 5.3K 60 if we wanted to. That's the thing. Nobody on YouTube is going to watch this, but who can watch that size? But okay, I just leave it like that. So if we want this size of project, here we have a 4K. If we want that size, we can certainly do this. We go in here and say new project, and how much exercise for a German Shepherd? I have to do a different title. Is needed for a German Shepherd, right? And then here we don't go, so we have 5K to offer those sizes, 120 by 160, but we are not at 5K, we are at 5.3 3. So this is in the middle between 5 and 8K, right? So here you have the thing you can do your own. Okay, so we do 5312. That would be the native resolution of this camera then. 2988. And we could do 60 frames per second if we wanted to. I should stop my notifications here, but I don't. Okay. So now we are in the original resolution and frame rate as my original footage. Okay, so there we go. I made an intro here. There, and then my video where I walk around here. And then we can look here and play this in real time. Very cold this morning. It is 9 degrees Fahrenheit here. And I just want to share with you how much exercise a German Shepherd need when you have a dog like that. Do you walk it a lot? Do you have to exercise and entertain it a lot? So we would need a title for this now, right? And then we go here in the title section and pick a nice title. I have my own titles in here. Wow. So this title I made, there was somebody asking for it, how it's done, how to make this, but so let's do this, Shepherd. Exercise do they need? Question mark, right? So you see this doesn't fit here anymore, so I'm gonna make it smaller. And in my settings for this particular title, you can do here small font window. You can make it bigger or smaller. So I make this smaller like this. And then small font position, the Y position, you can put this wherever you need it, wherever it makes the most sense. Maybe here, like this. And if you want to see then how this looks like in real time, go this. Wow. Very cold this morning. It is, right? So that's how the title would look like. And, I don't know, transitions. Play and move, it's on the move the whole time. So I have it wants to constantly, how much the dog is walking around in the yard. So here, I'm going to cut this. And then I'm going to take this piece and put this in here. Let's see how it in the yard. To the tree. What? There. Then we. Okay, so I don't need to see all this. Here. Yeah. So the dog is active. Now I could. Let's see. It wants to constantly play and move. It's on the move. The whole. I think here is good. Play and move. I don't know. So let's find a transition here. There's a bunch of them in here. Circle, clone, spin. This is a very advanced kind of transition. Let's try this here. So there is not enough overlap. Now we're creating this. It would look like this. It wants to constantly, right? So this is like, you know, I'm recording the screen at the same time. There's all those pictures on here, and you see here's number 1, 2, 3 down here, 4, 5, 6. So this is the things where the footage is taken from. So it displays for a few seconds in here thing, right? So let's go in here. Number 2 here. Where was the number 2? Come on, here. Here with the tree thing. Come on. It doesn't want to go over there. Really? Yeah, there. Number 3. Oh, number 3 is down here. So number 4. Click on it and then you can drag it. So all the ones with the solid are moved and put in position. Number 5 here. Oh. Now, if you have more footage, would be nice, right? If you have a longer movie, then you can drag those apart more. If we do Control Plus, we can make this here bigger. And we can also, I think, drag it out a little longer now. It has a fixed time. It wants to constantly play and move its arm. Huh? So this was a very complex transition here, and we will see later when it renders how that looks like. It's a lot of exercise. You can see already the image quality here is fantastic. So what else do I have here? I have this here. This here, my subscribed and subscribe thing. I think I had a bigger one like that. Like button. Let's put this here. Look how this is. This dog needs a lot of exercise. Very. If I want to move this around, very much I can. Here's the position of the hand. So you see me being on the right of the video. This dog needs that I can put this exercise. Very, very much exercise. Do I have a subscribe thing here? Okay. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you have a German Shepherd. So let's put this here. Play with the dog, maybe. I don't know. You have to see how it goes. See that? So this is all prepared titles I had from before. Maybe we can give the user here like a quick hint to watch for the footprints. So then we go in here, okay. And this is like an animated floppy jump title. So we're looking at all those footprints here. Yes, going here a lot. And then here I had one on channel 7 on TV. They used this. I made my own. This is my own version of this. To the tree. Oh, there's. So you can enter here. Tree. And then the question is, do you want this, those colors, right? So you can switch those colors to your own colors. Is that good? Oh, yeah. I like all the orange. footage here. Not the right text on there, but that's fine. So let's see what that looks like. Yeah.
To the tree.
Okay.
Oh, it's usually the squirrels on this tree. And she doesn't like the squirrels.
Okay. What do I have here? Oh, that's something else. Volume warning we don't need. That's a circle transition. This is my end screen I can use. But that would be longer and over than this one here. So I have a bunch of titles here. We can do a call out. I don't know what to call out here. Oh, I think there was poop somewhere else. I gotta find it. No, no. 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 You could do this here in this case. Yeah, so let's see from here.
Oh, what is this?
To here, and then we can take this piece of footage here and slow it down. So we do we did 60 frames per second, and now we slow it down half.
Oh, what is this?
And then we put on top of that here the call out. I don't know if this works so easy. Look at this here. I don't know if this call out has size. Oh, the text size is this. Okay, and this is the upper font size here. Okay. Line color, fill color, box color. Yeah, this again. Yeah, red. Could do blue too. I don't know what's better. Because it's so cold, we use blue. So now
Going on here? Oh, what is this? Not sure.
you could do a tracking thing here, so that I don't know how good tracking is going to work, or we can try it. So in order to get tracking going, you go in here. On this video, we set a tracker here, add a tracker. And then let's track this particular piece of snow. And we can do analyze this automatically, that's fine. Analyze. And it's analyzing this one piece of ice. Okay, in both directions. And then we can take our title here and use that tracker, object track here. And now the tracker is following this piece of ice, but it doesn't have to be right there. So let's see how this looks like here. So the tracker stays basically.
So the dark is active.
It wants to constantly. Okay. So we have a tracker in there. What else can we do? Titles, generators, solids, backgrounds, textures, those kind of things. We could put some music on, no? If we need to. So we go in here, look at our music library, and so here I'm talking here.
Not much going on here.
And then you just pick some, I don't know what, like we do something shorter one. Oh. Is that the right thing? Let's do this. So, and then we turn here in the audio, the volume down, like 25 dB, minus 25. And then, let's see.
This is just another trailer here. She is here in this corner.
Maybe a little louder.
There, that looks like some digging is going on here. And then, of course, the trails is up to us. She's playing too. It's 9 degrees out here right now. It is way too much for me. Look at this. Along the plane.
Okay, so we could add a lot more. We do also have like sound effects. But then again, how many? I don't know, then you would have something. That's for sure good. So let's put some footsteps in. Here, right? So when we're walking through here.
So we're looking at all those footprints here to see where the dog is walking around.
Right, so it's just to show how this goes here. If you want to change the volume in here, you can. That was a little bit loud. So we go 10 down there. Okay. And I think we're gonna end this now here. So we have this whole thing here going. What we need is we do need a thumbnail. I have here my icons in here. I want here this red arrow in here. Put that over there. So that's how we can add a thumbnail here. Let's put this in here, there, and then we make this smaller. Put this on here, we have your rotation. There. So if we go in here like this, then we need to, or maybe I zoom in more for you guys. So this is how it was initially, the length of this arrow. Now the arrow is already there and the title is not there. So let's play this. The title would be here at this spot where the playhead is. And now we can use the yellow to log in here, right? So now what would happen is if we play this, boom.
Wow. Very cold this morning. It is.
Well, it does disappear both at the same time. So
Is 90 degrees.
But now we have an area where we can do a good title here, right? So we go here and say share current user. Next. And when we use this now as a thumbnail, this will have 5.3K, the size of the image. So we really have to cut this down to smaller. So here we see this is already done. We open this with preview as an example. Look how big this is, and then we go to tools, adjust size 1920 by 1080. Okay, and then file, export, JPEG, 125 kilobytes on the desktop, save. So now we have our thumbnail. And now we need to export our project here, right? So this is the old one. This is the project we were working on. Select it, and then we go File, Share, and we need a 60 megabit for this 5.3K, highest quality we can do. Where I'm thinking this is probably not gonna work. No, let's do this. 34 megabit at H260. So this will be a 1 gigabyte file size, and it is going to be 4 minutes long. Okay. Next. Save. And then we will see here our progress again. So now this thing has to be rendered. There's the sharing info. And then here is the progress and how fast it renders those 4 minutes. Now, the problem we have now is in this kind of scenario that I'm doing the screen recording here. And that is going to slow this down, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this, and then I come back when this is almost done. So let's put this here. Up here you see the time, it's 9:57, and then when I come back, wherever this thing is ready, we will see what time it is there, right? So in the meantime, I pause this thing for a minute. So, okay, I just finished here my background task, and I get the pop-up notification that the video is ready. Let's have a quick look. Here it is. It has 1 gigabyte. And can I start this up? Now I have to... I don't know. Hold on a second here. I'm going to scale this. Can I? Make this smaller? Window, view. Here, where is it? Movie inspector. There we go. The resolution is 5312 by 2988. Video details 60 frames a second. So that's what that is. Can I close this here? So this would be ready for upload. The thumbnail I have ready. And you can watch that. I put it here in the upper right corner, the link, if you click on there, to this particular video. And I hope that helped you to see how fast everything is. So it was a 5.3K with 60 frames per second. And you see the time up here. So took like 30 minutes about for the 4-minute video. And if you would do 30 frames a second, it would be twice as fast, right? So then we would talk 15 minutes for a 4-minute video. Or you need a faster computer if you want to go faster here.